And it is one of those years where you just can't get a handle on this. I watched that Giants game, and you asked, it was off air, wasn't it? What was the most predictable thing? Most predictable thing for me was the Giants were going to chuck their chest out and huff and puff and go after Marcus Bontempelli. I mean, of course it was good, a bit of fun, and we loved it. We sat at home and we thought, how good's this? Yeah. But when you see Haynes go to the centre bounce and toss the coin, what you do know is that a hell of a lot of thought's been put into this. And if a lot of thought's been put into that, and a lot of thought, pre-game is hang around and stand around, go after Bontempelli, and they continued it for the first 15 or 20 minutes, you do know that the thought is not where it should be. And it played out that way, Brownie. And
Did that work though in the final? First final last year when they blew the Bulldogs off the field with that similar sort of tactic. That worked though, didn't it?
No, exactly. So leave it there, enjoy the win, and come again here in a whole nother day. And all it does now is it diminishes that win now. You take away from that. When they try it again, you say, you're a one-trick pony. You got it right once, you tried to serve it up to the side that hasn't been able to kick the ball properly, and they just stared you down. They kicked a goal in the three-quarter time.
We are very reactive. I mean, if Haynes goes in and does that at the toss of the coin and they win, will we say, they brought an edge and they brought it before the ball?
Not even if they win, Nicholas. If they then go and put their head in the fire after it, it doesn't matter about the win. What you're doing, you're saying like this. This is a three-quarter time when it's all been said and done and they failed the test and they've gone again.
So do you think, Gaz, they were drinking their own bathwater about their aggression and the way they intimidated the Western Bulldogs, but they actually didn't bring the actions that were required out in the field?
Of course they didn't. I mean, they seem to be preoccupied with this and forgot about the other part of it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They must not have much high regard for Marcus Bontempelli. If you think sending Nick Haynes to toss the coin is going to make him shiver in his boots, then you're crazy.
Can I just say on that, the disappointing thing about that then is they didn't own it.
Well, they've got to look out of their method, Gary, because when the Orange Tsunami was named, it was around the 2016 mark. Yeah. If you look at this 2016 to round 14, 2017, when you're getting, when you have the ability to move the ball and you're getting points from turnovers, they were number 2 in the competition. Yeah. It was just run and gun and score. Right now, since 2017, they cannot score from turnover.
This is as good as you get, Jared. If you cannot score from a turnover where you directly win the ball back and you are shoulders out towards goal, yet you cough it up like that, I mean, that's as good a look as you are going to get in modern footy. And this is
the killer.
8 minutes to go when the game is there to be won and you're kicking 40 metres backwards. I understand you're trying to bring on the switch, but their method is completely broken.
And let's just, whilst we are condemning them, let's give full credit to the Bulldogs here. Because by that stage, they'd worn them down, right? So they were a bit hesitant to go and make the...
But that's a pattern for them.
It is, but the Bulldogs were under the pump, under enormous pressure, and they got back to something like was in their DNA when they won that premiership. We must congratulate the Western Bulldogs for finding a way.
Liberatore is a key for him, isn't he? It brings that energy and spark and
contest,
fire. Yeah. Does he like that? When I think of